Okay, so we're on Madinah Arabic chapter 6, and the focus of this chapter is hadihi. So this is kind of a review, but there'll be some new things here. Okay, so hadihi, of course, means this, and it is the feminine form of this. Okay, so we're going to start with just some grammar points first. Okay, so hadihi is the feminine form of hada. So we have hada waladun wa hadihi bintun. So this is a boy and this is a girl. They both mean this, but one's for a masculine and one's for feminine. Okay. Okay, then we have nouns and adjectives are made feminine by adding tamar buta at the end. So again, this is really not new. It's just a little review. So we have mudarrisun, a male teacher, mudarrisatun, a female teacher. Then we also have some nouns have a separate form for the feminine. Okay, so for instance, for ibn, son, we have bint, daughter. You can also use ibna. Okay, so there's also that form. But bint is a feminine word, does not end in tamar buta, but it's feminine because it means a female, okay, a girl or a daughter. Next, ach, achun, a brother, uchtun, a sister. Okay, again, there's no tamar buta at the end, but the word itself refers to a female, so for that reason, it is a feminine word. Okay, now this is a little bit different, okay? When we're talking about parts of the body, okay? So you'll see in the masculine column, we have ras, anf, fem, wajah. Okay, so ras means head, nose, anf, mouth, fem, wajah, face. On the feminine side, we have yed, hand, rijal, leg, ein, eye, and udhun, ear. Now you'll notice that the difference between these two to decide whether or not the body part is masculine or feminine is determined by how many you have. Okay, so if you have one of something, it goes in the masculine column. If you have two of something, it goes in the feminine column. So that's kind of a rule that will help you when determining whether a word is masculine or feminine, okay? Because it's important that you know, because all of the grammar of the sentence will be determined by the gender of that particular thing that you're talking about. Okay, so anytime you have one of something as body parts go, it's masculine. If you have two, then it is feminine. Okay. Hi, Elise. Elise? Elise, you there? You're on mute. Elise, you're on mute. I don't know if she can hear me. She's just listening in. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, we have Hada ibnu Hamidin wa hadihi bintu Yasirin. Ibnu Hamidin jalisun wa bintu Yasirin waqifa. Man hadihi? Hadihi ukhtu al-muhandis. Ahiya aidan muhandisa? La hiya tabiba. لمن هذه السيارة؟ هذه السيارة المدير. ما هذه؟ هذه مكوة. Okay, let's go back up. Let's look at, doesn't let me expand it. Okay, هذا ابن حامد وهذه بنت ياسر. What do you call the phrase that you have here and here? Ibnu Hamidin bintu Yasirin. What kind of phrase is that?
Anidafa.
An idafa. Very good. Okay. And can you tell me what that sentence means? Hada ibnu Hamidin wa hadihi bintu Yasirin?
This is Hamid's son, and this is Yasser's daughter.
Very good. Okay. The next one. Ibnu Hamidin jalisun wa bintu Yasirin waqifa. Lydia, can you tell me what that means?
Um, uh, um, the son of Hamidin is I don't know what jealous.
Okay. Jalisun means sitting. Okay. So the son of Hamid is sitting. Wa bintu Yasirin waqifa.
While the daughter of Yasser is, I guess, standing. I don't know.
Very good. Good. Yeah, they always give opposites. Okay. So jalisun, sitting. Waqifa is standing.
Okay.
Elise, you there? Oh. Okay. So man hadhihi. Who is this? Hadhihi ukhtu al-muhandisi. Lara, hadhihi ukhtu al-muhandisi?
This is the not the engineer's sister.
Very good. Okay. Lydia, ahiya aidan muhandisa? Ahiya aidan muhandisa?
I don't know. That first. Oh, he means
Okay.
she. I don't know
She,
why that.
Ahiya, here the aleph here is like hal. So hal hiya aidan muhandisa?
Oh, okay. So it's is she also an engineer?
Very good. La hiya tabiba. Lara?
No, she's a doctor.
Very good. Okay, Lydia, liman hadhihi as-sayyaratu? Liman hadhihi as-sayyaratu?
Oh, liman. I don't know what liman means.
Okay, liman means to whom does it belong? Okay.
To whom does this car belong? I guess.
Good. Hadhihi sayyaratu al-mudiri. Lara?
This is the principal's car. Or the
Very good. The director, the principal, the manager, all of those would be appropriate. Okay. Okay. Lydia, ma hadhihi?
What's this?
Very good. Hadhihi mikwaton. I don't know if you can tell what that is. Can you tell what that is?
No.
Okay. Mikwa is an iron. Mikwa.
Oh, I see it.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of not a great picture. Okay. Lydia, you want to read this page for me?
Okay, from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Mother Ibnu
Hada ibnu.
Hada Ibnu Hamadin wa Hadahi Bintu Yasserin Ibnu Hamadin Jalasun wa Bintu Yasserin wa
Waqifatun.
Men Hadahi.
Hadahi, good.
Hadahi أخت
أخت
أخت المهندس um, أخي um,
أهي
أخي um, أيت يتا
أيضا
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 okay. أيضا مهندسة
مهم.
لا آه، هي طبيبة
مهم.
آه، لمن
لمن
هذه السيارة سيارة
to مهم.
آم، هذا هذه
هذه مهم.
سيارة آم، المدير المدير
المدير مهم.
ما ماذا
ما هذه
ما هذه okay هذه مك مكورة
مكوة
مكرة okay
مكوة means an iron مكوة. Okay, let's go on to the next page here. لمن هذه لخالد الدراجة أنس هذه لا هذه دراجة أمار هذه جديدة ودراجة أنس قديمة هذه ساعة علي هي جميلة جدا هذه ملاكة وهذه كدر الملاكة في القدر هذه بقرة الفلاح هذا أنف وهذا فم هذه أذن وهذه عين وهذه يد وهذه رجل. Okay, let's go over this. I think there's quite a few new words here. Okay, so we have liman hadhihi. To whom does this belong? Liman, to whom does it belong? Hadhihi li Khalidin. This belongs to Khalid. Darajatu anasan hadhihi. This is darajatu. Daraja, a bicycle. Okay. Darajatu anasan hadhihi. La hadhihi darajatu amarin. Hadhihi jadidatun. Wa darajatu anasan qadimatun. So we have jadida and qadima. Do you know those? What's jadida?
Is it new?
Jadida. New, good. And qadima is old. Okay. Talking about things. هذه ساعة عليا هي جميلة جدا. Lara, do you know what this sentence means? هذه ساعة عليا هي جميلة جدا.
This is Ali's watch. It is very pretty.
It is very beautiful, very good. Okay, هذه ملاكة وهذه قدر. Okay, this is a spoon. ملاكة is spoon. وهذه قدر. قدر means a pot. Okay, now you'll notice we have هذه ملاكة. ملاكة is feminine. Now, look at قدر. قدر, to look at it, you would think it would probably be a masculine word. In fact, it's feminine. You'll notice here because of هذه. Okay, so هذه قدر. So قدر, although it looks like a masculine word, it's actually a feminine word. الملاقة في القدر. So the spoon is in the pot. هذه بقرة الفلاح. هذه بقرة الفلاح. Bakara means a cow. Okay. بقرة الفلاح is the cow of the farmer's cow. So this is the farmer's cow. Okay. Hada anfun wa hada femmun. Okay, here we're talking about body parts. Who can tell me what the rule of body parts is, of gender? What's the rule?
If there's two, it's feminine. If
Good.
there's one body part, it's masc.
Very good. So here we have anf. Anf means nose, and fem means mouth. So in this case, in both cases, we use hada because it's masculine. So hada anfun wa hada femun. Okay, next one we have hadahi udnun wa hadahi ainun. Udhun means ears, and hat and ain means eyes. Okay, so hadahi udhun wa hadahi ain. This is an ear and this is an eye. And here we have two of them. Okay, we have two ears, we have two eyes. So in this case, it's feminine. And then with the next sentence, we have wahadahi yedun, wahadahi rijlun. And this is a hand and this is a leg. Okay, in both cases, again, we have two of them. When you have two body parts of that kind, we use hadahi because it's feminine. Okay, Lara, read this page for me from the top.
Liman hadahi lihalidin. Darajatu
Anison,
Anasan hadahi. La hadahi darajatu amaran.
Mhm.
Hadahi jadida wa darajatu anasan kadina.
Mhm.
هذه ساعة علي هي جميلة جدا.
Mhm.
هذه ملكة
Mhm.
وهذه كدر. الملكة في الكدر.
Mhm.
هذه بكرة الفلاح. هذا أنف وهذا فم. هذه أذن
Udnun, udnun.
أذن وهذه عين
Mhm.
وهذه يد وهذه رجل.
Very good. Okay. Lydia, read sentence number 1 and tell me what it means. And read it completely voweled.
Okay. هذا مسجدون.
Mhm.
وهذه مدرستون.
Madrasatun.
Madrasatun. This is the mosque, and this is the school.
A school. Okay, you'll notice there's no aleph lam.
Definite form. Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, Lara, number 2.
من هذه أخت أباس. Who is this? This is the sister of Abbas.
Very good. Lydia, number 3.
هذا دكون.
Dikun.
و هذه دجاجة
دجاجة.
دجاجة this is a rooster and that is a hen.
And this is a chicken. Dajaja, chicken. Okay, but remember, hada and hadahi both mean this. Okay. Okay, Lara, number 4.
هذا ابن المدير وهذه بنت المدرسة
Mudarrisi. Al-Mudarrisi.
المدرسة. This is the director's son and this is the teacher's daughter.
Very good. Lydia, number 5.
هذه عمو
Omu.
أم ياسر
Yasserin.
Yasserin. This is the mother of Yasser.
Very good. Lara, number 6.
أين قدر اللحم هي في الثلاجة. Where's the pot of meat? It is in the fridge.
Very good. And Lydia, number 7.
هذا باب وهذه نافذة. This is the door. This is a door, and this is a window.
Very good. Okay. I'm going to let you do the rest on your own because we have another module to do. Okay, so these aren't required to turn in. There will be an exercise that's required to turn in. And you've got that on assignments, and what your assignment is, it's going to show you pictures and you have to put it in the proper column or words, and is it masculine or is it feminine? Okay, and you'll see that on assignments. But I want to go on to our module because it's probably a little bit more complex. Okay, Ilham Abdul Rahman. And you'll have several assignments on this too. You have a question answer assignment and then also a writing assignment will come from this. So I want to make sure that you understand it. So let's first look at the vocabulary page. Okay. Okay, so some new words first. We'll quickly go through these. So omri, you've seen that before. When you ask somebody, for instance, kem omruka or kem omruki, they answer with omri. Omri means my age. So when you're giving somebody your age, you're going to start the sentence with omri, my age. Okay, min asli, min asli. Min asli means of descent. So min asli Arabi, of Arabic descent. Okay, min asli. Wilaya, wilaya. Wilaya means state. Wilaya, the plural, wilayat, like Wilayat al-Mutahida, United States. Wilaya, state. Edrusu. Edrusu. Edrusu means I study. Edrusu. It's a conjugated verb. Conjugated for ana. Okay? And the root letters here are dal, ra, and sin, darasa. The same root letters you'll find in words like mudarris and madrasa. Okay? Both of those words have darasa as their root letters. So they're all related. Okay? Next. El Magister. El Magister. El Magister means master's degree, الماجستير. متخصص في. متخصص في. متخصص في means to specialize in or to be a specialist in. If it's feminine, if you're talking about a female, you'll say متخصصة في. You'll add that ta marbuta to the end of متخصص. Okay, so متخصص في for a male, متخصصة في for a female. إدارة الأعمال. إدارة الأعمال. إدارة الأعمال means business administration. إدارة الأعمال. اللغة العربية. اللغة العربية. اللغة العربية, the Arabic language. كذلك. كذلك. كذلك means also. Can either of you think of a word that we just saw in the last chapter that also means also?
أيضا.
In Madinah? أيضا, very good. So أيضا or كذلك, they both mean also. Next, ولدت. ولدت. ولدت means I was born. ولدت. لي. لي. لي means I have. And لي would be used for like people, okay? So لي أخت, I have a sister. لي أخ, I have a brother, okay? You don't say لي سيارة, okay? That's not correct. In modern standard Arabic, you'd use endi سيارة, and vice versa. So you don't say endi أخت, you say لي أخت. So sometimes in dialects, you'll hear endi أخت, but it's in modern standard Arabic, it's not grammatically correct. It's like saying ain't. Okay, next. Dirasat الشرق الأوسط. Dirasat الشرق الأوسط is Middle Eastern studies. Dirasat الشرق الأوسط. الشرق الأوسط means Middle East. Okay? Dirasat الشرق الأوسط, Middle Eastern studies. Next, ta'amalu. Ta'amalu. Ta'amalu means she works. She works. It can also mean you work for a male. Okay? Ta'amalu. So she works or you work for a male. Next, matam. Matam. Matam means restaurant. Matam. Al-Madrasa al-Thanawiyya. Al-Madrasa al-Thanawiyya is high school. Al-Madrasa al-Thanawiyya. Okay, that's what they use for high school. Okay, so those are some new words that you'll be seeing in this paragraph. Let's go on to the paragraph. Elise, can you join in? No, not hearing Elise. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to start by reading it. I want you to just follow along as I read it with you, okay? Ana Ilham Abdulrahman. عمري 23 سنة. أنا أمريكية من أصل عربي. أنا طالبة في جامعة كليرمونت في ولاية كاليفورنيا. أنا أدرس الماجستير ومتخصصة في إدارة الأعمال. وأدرس اللغة العربية كذلك. ولدت في مدينة سانتا مونيكا. أبي والدي عراقي. ولد في العراق في مدينة بغداد. وهو أستاذ في جامعة كولومبيا في مدينة نيويورك. أمي والدتي طبيبة وهي لبنانية. لي أخ واحد اسمه سهيل. عمره 18 عاما. هو طالب في جامعة بوسطن ومتخصص في دراسات الشرق الأوسط ولي أختان اثنتان واحدة اسمها عائشة عمرها 19 عاما وتعمل في مطعم الجامعة. أختي الثانية اسمها سحر عمرها 16 عاما وهي طالبة في المدرسة الثانوية. هذه هي عائلتي. أنا أحب عائلتي. Okay, listen again and try to understand as much as you can, okay? And then we're going to look at the questions. أنا إلهام عبد الرحمن عمري 23 سنة. أنا أمريكية من أصل عربي. أنا طالبة في جامعة كليرمونت في ولاية كاليفورنيا. أنا أدرس الماجستير ومتخصصة في إدارة الأعمال وأدرس اللغة العربية كذلك. ولدت في مدينة سانتا مونيكا. أبي والدي عراقي. ولد في العراق في مدينة بغداد وهو أستاذ في جامعة كولومبيا في مدينة نيويورك. أمي والدتي طبيبة وهي لبنانية. لي أخ واحد اسمه سهيل عمره 18 عاما. هو طالب في جامعة بوسطن ومتخصص في دراسات الشرق الأوسط. ولي أختان اثنتان واحدة اسمها عائشة عمرها 19 عاما وتعمل في مطعم الجامعة. أختي الثانية اسمها سهر عمرها 16 عاما وهي طالبة في المدرسة الثانوية. هذه هي عائلتي. أنا أحب عائلتي. Okay, let's go to the questions and see what you can understand from this. Let's see. Okay. Do you guys have like a separate device that you can pull this up on so I could bring up the paragraph on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, one sec.
Lydia, do you?
I mean, I could pull it up on the computer and just put you in half mode.
Okay, that's fine. Let me actually pull up the. Okay, so I'm going to put the reading up on the screen. Okay. Do you both have it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay. We'll start with Lydia. Man تتكلم. Man تتكلم في هذا النص. Man تتكلم.
Is it what does he speak?
Actually, what's man? Not what. That would be ma. This is man.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I get those all
Okay.
confused.
That's okay. Man means who. So man تتكلم, Who is speaking? من تتكلم.
Ilham Abd al-Rahman.
Good. Ilham Abdul Rahman. Okay. You'll see a lot of words, a lot of names like this in the Arabic language. Their abid means servant of. And in this case, Abdul Rahman, servant of Rahman. And these are like the second part of this is a quality of Allah. Okay, so in the Islamic religion, Allah has 99 names. They're actually qualities that are associated with Allah. And Ar-Rahman, the merciful, is one of those. So Abdul Rahman is a name that you see frequently. Okay, so man tatakallam is Ilham Abdul Rahman. Okay, Lara, kam umruha?
Do you want me to say it in English or Arabic?
Try and say it in Arabic, actually. Kam umruha?
ثلاثة وعشرون سنة.
Umruha, thalath wa ashruna sana. Okay, umruha, her age is, and tell me what it means in English.
23 years.
Good, she's 23 years old. Very good. Okay, Lydia, ma jinsiyatuha? Jinsiyatuha. What's jinsiya mean?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Lara, can you help her out? What's jinsiya?
Nationality.
Nationality. Okay, so ma jinsiyatuha.
Amerikia.
Can you put it in a full sentence?
Sure. Jinsiyatuha. Hiya Amerikia.
Hiya Amrikia. Very good. Okay. Lara, hal hiya Arabiya?
نعم.
Full sentence.
نعم هي عربية.
Hiya Arabiya. Hiya min asli Arabi. What does min asli mean?
It's like a descent of
Descent. Of Arab descent. So she's of Arab descent. Very good. Okay, Lydia. ماذا تعمل? ماذا تعمل?
What do they work? Right? What does she?
What does she work? What does she do?
She is a student. Talib. هي طالبة في جامعة
Claremont.
Claremont في ولاية California.
في ولاية California. Very good. So هي طالبة في جامعة كليرمونت في ولاية كاليفورنيا. ما هو متخصصها؟
متخصصها في دار العمل.
هي متخصصة في إدارة الأعمال. What does that mean?
She specializes in business administration.
Very good. Lydia, ماذا تدرس أيضا؟ ماذا تدرس أيضا؟
هي تدرس اللغة العربية
كذلك or أيضا which means what? تدرس اللغة العربية كذلك?
She also studies the Arabic language.
Very good. Okay, Lara, من أين والدها?
والدها من العراق.
في أي مدينة؟ مدينة.
هو من بغداد.
Good. Lydia, ماذا يعمل والدها؟ ماذا يعمل والدها?
Which number are we at right now?
We're kind of at number 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, what does he work?
Okay, you want to start with her father. How are we going to say her father?
Waliduha.
Good. Waliduha. And what does he work?
Trying to figure that out. Where does he work, or what does he work?
Both. You can tell me both, actually.
Okay.
Start with what he works.
أستاذ هو أستاذ و في جامعة كولومبيا في مدينة نيويورك.
Good. Okay. So والدها أستاذا في جامعة كولومبيا. So what does that mean?
He is a professor at Columbia University.
Very good. In New York City. Excellent. Okay. Lara, من أين والدتها?
والدتها من لبنان.
And Lydia, ماذا تعمل؟
ولدتها
أمها, either one.
طبيبة.
أمها طبيبة. And what's طبيبة?
Teacher.
Not teacher, that's مدرس or مدرسة.
Sorry.
That's okay. What's tabiba? Tabiba.
Doctor?
She's a doctor. Very good. Okay. Okay. Number 10. Kam adad ikhwanuha wa akhawatuha. So how many brothers and sisters does she have?
Oh,
Lara?
واحد أخ و
Akh wahid.
أخ واحد وأختين.
Ukhtan ithnatan. What's ukhtan ithnatan?
Well, أختان is like two sisters.
Very good. Okay, so ukhtan ithnatan. She has one brother and two sisters.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, kam umruhum. So let's start from the first one. Okay, first, Lydia, her brother. Kam umruhu.
That's age.
Okay, let me read the sentence to you. Li akhun wahidun ismuhu Suhail. عمره 18 عاماً وهو طالب في جامعة بوسطن ومتخصص في دراسات الشرق الأوسط. Okay, so how old is he?
Is he one?
Not one. Okay, listen again to this, just this middle part. عمره 18 عاماً.
عمره 18. Is he 18?
Good. He's 18. And what does he do?
He's a student in University of Boston.
Can you tell me what his name is? What's his name?
You
have to go back to the beginning of the sentence.
Wait, is it his name? Sahil?
Suhail. Suhail. Good. And what does he specialize in?
Mutahassisun fi دراسة الشرق الوسط
الأوسط.
And that's the Middle East.
Good. So هو متخصص في دراسات الشرق الأوسط. So he specializes in what, Lara?
Middle Eastern studies.
Middle Eastern studies. دراسات الشرق الأوسط. Very good. Okay. What about his next sister? Lara, first of all, what's her name? Her first sister.
اسمها عائشة.
And how old is she? كم عمرها?
عمرها 19.
And so how old is that in English?
19.
She's 19. Very good. And what does she do?
هي تعمل في مطعم.
مطعم الجامعة. Okay. What's matam?
Restaurant.
Restaurant. Okay. And matam al-jamia would be what?
University restaurant.
The university restaurant. Very good. And Lydia, her second sister. Tell me about her second sister. What's her name?
Sarah.
Sahar. Sahar. Ismuha Sahar. And how old is she?
Sita Ashra.
What's Sitita Asher?
Sita Ashra. That is 16.
She's 16 years old. And what does she do?
هي طالبة في المدرسة
الثانوية. المدرسة الثانوية. So المدرسة الثانوية?
It's the high school.
She's a student in high school. Very good. Okay. Does she like her family?
She loves her family.
She loves her family. Very good. Okay. I'm going to read it again, and then I'm going to have both of you read it. Now, in this section, you'll be actually answering the questions. You'll write them down. There are two different things, one in Arabic and then one in English. So the Arabic one you'll write in Arabic, and the second one you'll write in English. Okay. So that's one assignment with this. And then the other assignment that you have in this section is actually to write a paragraph about yourself using the vocabulary words from this. Okay, so it will be a free writing assignment. I think I asked for like 7 sentences, but you can do as much as you want, but at least 7 sentences you want to write about yourself. Okay, so those will be your assignments with this. But let me read this first and have you read it. Ana Ilham Abdurrahman, عمري 23 سنة. أنا أمريكية من أصل عربي. أنا طالبة في جامعة كليرمونت في ولاية كاليفورنيا. أنا أدرس الماجستير ومتخصصة في إدارة الأعمال، وأدرس اللغة العربية كذلك. ولدت في مدينة سانتا مونيكا. أبي والدي عراقي، ولد في العراق في مدينة بغداد، وهو أستاذ في جامعة كولومبيا في مدينة نيويورك. أمي والدتي طبيبة وهي لبنانية. لي أخ واحد اسمه سهيل، عمره 18 عاما، وهو طالب في جامعة بوسطن ومتخصص في دراسات الشرق الأوسط. ولي أختان اثنتان، واحدة اسمها عائشة، عمرها 19 عاما وتعمل في مطعم الجامعة. أختي الثانية اسمها سحر، عمرها 16 عاما وهي طالبة في المدرسة الثانوية. هذه هي عائلتي. هذا أحب عائلتي. Okay, when you write your own paragraph, just use this paragraph as a model for yours. Okay, so if in fact you're just plugging in words, that's okay. Okay, I just want you to get a feel for writing, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. It will probably be easier for you instead of writing out numbers like they did here, because we haven't really done numbers like that, number noun agreement. And it's a little bit complex. So I wouldn't worry about that. You could just write the numeral instead. Okay, so that will make your life a little bit easier. Okay, Lara, you want to try and read it for me?
Sure.
Okay.
Ana Ilham Abdul Rahman. عمري ثلاث وعشرون سنة. أنا أمريكية من أصلي
Mhm.
عربي. أنا طالبة في جامعة كليرمونت في ولاية كاليفورنيا. أنا أدرس الماجستير
Mhm.
ومتخصصة
Uh-huh.
في إدارة الأعمال.
Mhm.
وأدرس اللغة العربية كذلك. ولدت في مدينة سانتا مونيكا.
Mhm.
أبي والدي عراقي. ولد
ولد
ولد في العراق في مدينة بغداد. وهو أستاذ في جامعة كولومبيا في مدينة نيويورك. أمي والدتي طبيبة وهي لبنانية. لي أخ واحد.
لأخ واحد.
لي أخ واحد.
Mhm.
اسمه ساحل.
سهيل. Mhm.
عمره 18 عاما.
Mhm.
هو طالب في جامعة بوسطن ومتخصص في
دراسات
دراسة الشرق ال-
الأوسط.
الأوسط. ولي أختان
أختان.
اثنتان.
Mhm.
واحدة اسمها عائشة. عمرها 19 عاما
Mhm.
وتعمل في متن الجامعة.
Mhm.
أختي الثانية اسمها ساخر. عمرها 16 عاما
Mhm.
وهي طالبة في المدرسة الثانوية.
الثانوية. ها.
هذه هي عائلتي.
Mhm.
أنا أحب
أحب. Mhm.
عائلتي.
Good. Okay. Lydia, we're probably not going to have time to have you read it today. So I want to show you the module and kind of go over what we have in this module, because I think it's an important one. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so for this week, the assignments that you have in Madinah Arabic Chapter 6, you have the Chapter 6 assignment, which is the one that I actually told you about, where you'll have nouns, pictures, okay? And you need to look at each picture and write the word for that picture in the chart, okay? In the proper column. So you have to determine first what it is, and then determine which gender it is, okay? And remember those rules for like hands and feet and things like that, okay? So that's one. And then you also have a chapter quiz, so you'll want to finish up that chapter, okay? And then in the Ilham Abdul Rahman module, we have the questions, and those are what we looked at in class today. So I want you to write those out, both in English and in Arabic, okay? And then here is your writing assignment, okay? So you want to write at least 7 sentences following the model of the paragraph that you just read, okay? So you'll want to just fill in information about yourself. Okay, I also want to show you on here, let's see, because there's always like extra information on here. So on the comprehension page, this is good. Going through the text, like you can print off the text, and then you have on the comprehension page, you have sentences from the text. Okay, so if you're having difficulty understanding it, you can go back and go through especially this page, okay, because it will list by sentence what each sentence means, okay? So in case you forget what it meant and you need to just use sentences to write your paragraph, just go back through here and you can just pick out sentences and write them. There's also a test yourself. So that's a good way to make sure you're understanding everything. And you can, of course, redesign the test based on your own options. You just click on options and you can make a new test for you. Okay, any questions about anything that we did today?
I don't have any.
No questions? Okay. Lydia, you okay?
Yeah, not right now. I may have questions later.
Okay, okay, okay. Just like I said, use this comprehension page to go through the paragraph line by line, because that will make it much easier on you. When you see it all together, it really looks, it can look intimidating. But if you break it down just sentence by sentence, which is what's done here on the comprehension page, then I think you can work your way through it. These also have audio. The audio is not fabulous, but it kind of yeah, it's a little weird voice, but it can kind of give you a hint of how to pronounce things, okay? And of course, if you have any questions, just contact me, okay? I know this was kind of a tough lesson, so, but you both did great, so good for you. Okay, so I will see you next week then, inshallah. Okay, ma salama. Have a good week.